Hello, welcome all in today's TCS NQT MCQ section. Previously, we have seen some questions on coding, which are of Fibonacci type, prime number series, and different kind of series and combination of mixture of series. So, and some reversal of string, reversal of number, that kind of questions we have seen in our coding session. But today we are going to see some MCQs which are part of TCS NQT's procedure. If you'll see the whole procedure of TCS NQT, the total exam is divided into 4 parts. First one is quantitative aptitude, second one is English section, third one is CMCQs, which is of technical type, and the last one will be their coding session, where you will be provided 30 minutes to solve one question, one problem statement. You have to implement that problem statement in preferred language like C, C++, Java, Perl, or Python. So whatever language you are comfortable in, you can prefer that language. But in CMCQ, there is no any preference. So you have to be very focused on the basics of C. Why I was telling about you have to be focused on C, because most of the questions in MCQ part are coming from C. So total there will be 10 questions and 20 minutes time will be there. Out of that 10 questions, 7 to 8 questions will be from C part. So basic C fundamentals, you have to be very proper with the C fundamentals. So C language is very important as per the MCQ perspective, and there will be sectional cutoffs in standard as well as in advanced. So I'd like to tell you some instructions. We'll see next slide. Here I have given some instructions. See, this section is a new section in TCS NQT test, and majority of the questions are asked from C, and it is from input output or in theoretical purpose. Next, some questions may come from data structures, but those who are from non-IT background, they may think that data structures is not from their perspective. But I would like to suggest you that don't waste much time in learning data structure again. Most focus should be on C language, but few fundamentals of data structures you can cover, like linked lists, arrays, stacks, queues. So some basics you should know about data structures, that is also okay. And the difficulty level of this section is high, because here there will be two sections like standard as well as advanced, which is available in quantitative aptitude also. Most of the students, they may crack standard section, but advanced section is little bit high. So in today's 5 MCQs, I'd like to take 2 MCQs from advanced level and 3 from standard level, so you can understand what kind of difficulties level questions they may ask. So I have taken the questions which are appeared in TCS Code Vita or TCS Ninja or in TCS NQT's previous papers. So I have covered all that kind of questions in this today's session. I would like to tell you few more things about this CMCQ part. In programming logic section, there are 10 programming questions from C language, which are based on input, output, debugging, basic programming concepts, and which are of MCQ or FUB type, that is fill up the blanks type questions. Like quantitative aptitude, this section also has 2 subsections, namely standard and advanced. So the advanced section of this group is one of the qualifiers for your eligibility to the test for TCS hiring. So most of the students, they may crack standard section, but advanced is little bit difficult, and those students who will crack this advanced section, there will be more probability of getting hired in TCS. Fourth point is multiple choice questions asked which will carry negative marking. For every wrong answer, there will be 0.33% deduction. That means if you will give correct answer, you will get 1 mark, and if you give the wrong answer, 0.33 marks from your total score will be deducted. Okay, so it is a risky thing. If you know the answer, then only attempt the question, otherwise leave it. And the fill up the blanks is like there will be no any negative marking, so it will not carry any negative marking. It will be of 2 marks questions or 1 marks question. It depends on the uh, year by year, it may change, but this is the vague outline as per the previous question papers we have understood and we have seen. So I would like to move towards our first question, today's first CMCQ question. Okay, I'll read the question for you. How many times the below loop will be executed? So read the question carefully. What is asked? How many times the below loop will be executed? So first main function is initialized in the program, then int x comma y. So x and y are the 2 variables which are initialized. After that, for loop is used where x is initialized to 5, then condition is x is greater than or equal to 1, and then x minus minus. Inside this for loop there is one more for loop which is y is used, y is equal to 1, y is less than or equal to x, and y plus plus. And after that, printf statement is used where %d slash backslash n comma y. So whatever y value will be there, that will get printed. So when if you execute this, I would like to tell it as, consider it as dry run without compiling the program, without using any compiler. First of all, you have to dry run the program so that you can understand what can be the output. Okay, so initially x will be initialized to 5. Condition is true, 5 is greater than or equal to 1. Then for y is equal to 1, y is initialized to 1. Then y is less than 5, yes, that condition is also true, and whatever y value will be there, that will get printed. Okay, so this y value will be considered as 1. Next, y will be incremented and it will become 2. Condition is still satisfied, 2 will be printed, 3 will be printed, 4 will be printed, and 5 will be printed. So output will become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When y will be incremented and it will become 6, condition is not fulfilled and it will go to upper loop. Okay, so with the first iteration, when x is equal to 5, it has considered 5 iterations. So output is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, x will be decremented by 1, it will become 4. Again that value come in the next loop, and again 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 numbers will be printed. Okay, in this way, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, and 1 time. So in this way, total 5 plus 4 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12, 12 plus 2 is 14, 14 plus 1 is 15. So A is the answer. That means it will work for 15 times. Okay, so we'll see how it works in the TCS NQT's question. So I have taken this problem in online GDB's platform, that is online compiler. Okay, see, same question is taken here. X is initialized to 5 and y is initialized to 1, and same conditions are used. So I like to run this program. If we'll run this program, we'll get the output like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After the 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 1, 2, 3. Then 1, 2, and finally 1. So this is total 15 times this loop has been executed. So this is the output, and option A is the correct answer. So whoever has given the answer option A, that is right. Option A is correct answer for this question. Okay, we'll move towards our second question. What will be the output of the program? Okay, main function is declared. One array is considered which is of having 5 elements, and the array is initialized over there only. So the array elements are 5, 1, 15, 20, and 25. So we can understand indexing starts from 0. So 0 to 4. So total 5 elements. A0 is 5, A1 is 1, A2 is 15, A3 is 20, and A4 4 is 25. After that, three variables are initialized, which are I, j, and m, which are of integer type. So next is I is initialized to I is equal to, this pre-increment operator is used. I is equal to plus a of 1. Okay, so we know what is the value in a of 1. A of 1 is 1. So it has been incremented by 1. So I will become 2. Here I will become 2. In the next line, j is equal to a of 1 plus plus. So what is present at a of 1, that will be assigned directly to j. Okay, because whatever present at a of 1, there is 1. Okay, so 1 will be assigned to j. First of all, 1 will be assigned to j. And because what is happening here, I have explanation for this. I would like to take that explanation. Okay, you can see it by step. Here a of 5 is, a of 0 is 5, a of 1 is 1, a of 2 is 15, a of 3 is 20, and a of 25, a of 4 is 25. Okay, so in the first step, when I is equal to plus a1, what will happen? I is equal to plus 1. So hence I will become 2. Okay, and a of 1 will become 2. Okay, in next step, j is equal to a of 1 plus. So you may think that a of 1 is 2 and it will become incremented and it will become 3. But that is not the case, because j is equal to a1 and it is a post increment operator. So whatever value present in a1, that will be assigned to j. Okay, and then a of 1 will be incremented. Okay, so j is equal to 2 and a of 1 will become 3. Okay, in this case. But in final case, m is equal to a of I plus plus. So we know what is the value of I. I is known 1. Okay, so I is previously 1. So whatever value has been there, it will be incremented by 2. So we'll consider a of 2. What is a of 2? A of 2 is 15. Okay, so we have got three answers, three variable values at the final statement. That means I, j, and m. So I will become 3 and j will become 2 and m will become 15. Okay, we'll see how it can implement it in our online GDB's platform. Okay, so I'd like to take the second CMCQ. Here we have to consider what is pre and what is post. The increment operator is available at both the cases, but it is different. This difference is because of the pre and post. Okay, we'll run this program and we'll see what is the output. See, the output of this program is 3, 2, and 15. So which is the correct answer? Option. Okay, I'd like to take the question. So option C is correct option, which is 3, 2, and 15. Okay, so most of the students, they may give the answer option D, but this is very basic thing. If you know all these basics, like what is pre-increment, what is post-increment, and all that explanation, then only you can say that this is correct answer. Okay, because this is of advanced level question. Okay, have you understood what kind of questions they may ask? Okay, we'll move towards our next question. What will be the output of following program? I'll read the question. Int I is equal to 10. So one variable I is initialized, which is of integer type, and the value is assigned is 10. Then next line, static int x is equal to I. Oh, okay, so what they have considered? They have considered one variable x which is of static type. Okay, so static type are of load type and integer is of runtime variable. Okay, so static is like, this kind of static is used when something is constant, such as value of pi, or some constant values or the value of exponential e. So these are the static things. They are not going to change in whole program. Okay. So in that case, static is used. Okay. And after that, if x is equal to I, printf equal. Okay. So else if x is less than I, printf less than, else printf greater than. So tell me the answer. What is your preferable answer? What will be the output? It will be equal or greater than or less than. In the first condition, if x is equal to I, previously we have already initialized static int x is equal to I. Okay, so think over it. Okay, so while watching the video, just pause this video and try to give the answer. Okay, I'll tell the answer. Here there will be compiler error, so option D is the correct answer, because I have some explanation for this. Here x is a static variable and I is an auto variable. Auto variable is a runtime variable. Okay, so we have considered of integer type, and static is a load time entity. Load time means whenever we have written the program, the static value will be assigned to it. Okay, so it is not a runtime entity, it is load time entity. So load time entity and runtime entity can't be compared with each other. Okay, so compiler will produce compiler error. Okay, so we can see this also in our platform. Yeah, I would like to take this question also, so you can understand how the things are really working. What will be the output? So I have taken the same program here and I'll run this program for you. See, what is the error given? See, expected token is element is not constant, initializer element is not constant. So whatever value of I is not a constant value, it is declared as int. That's why this error is showing. There are some more errors also, so compiler will show compiler error. Okay, now we'll move towards our next question, that is fourth question, C MCQ 4. What will be the output of following program? I'll read the question. One main function is declared, void main parenthesis in curly bracket printf in double quote %s comma in double quote I, next line double quote m in double quote good. So you have to predict what is the output of this program. Okay, the options are: first A is I am good, second B is I, C is good, and D is I am good, and final E is compiler error. So just think about it. What is the program's output and give me the answers. While watching this video, just pause this video and try to find the answer and then go for the solution. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the solution here, just will implement this and the solution you will understand yourself. Okay, we'll see this program in compiler and you'll understand what is the output. Okay, I'd like to run this. Yeah, so this is the answer, that is I am good. Even if the whatever statement is written in parenthesis of printf is of next line, but that is not the case. This total string is connected to each other, because all the words, that is I am good, all the words are in double quote. So the percentage is the format specifier that will consider this whole word as a single string. There is not any tab, that means /t is not used, /n is not used, so there will not be any space in between each and every word. Okay, so whatever available in this printf statement, that will be printed as a single string without any spaces. Okay, so what is the output? So option D is the correct answer, I am good without any spaces. Okay, now we'll move towards our last question of today's MCQs type. Okay, I'll read the question for you. What will be the output of following program? Okay, void main, one main function is declared. After that, int is one data type is used, and one color variable is initialized and which is assigned to 2. Color is assigned to 2, and switch case statement is used. Switch condition is color in curly bracket. First case 0 is given, printf black. Case 1 printf red. Case 2 printf aqua. Case 3 printf green, and default is other. Okay, so you have to identify what is the output. Options are option A aqua, option B aqua green other, option C is aqua green, option D is red, and option E is none of the above. So think over it, just pause the video while watching and try to give the answer. Okay, since it is a switch case type, so whatever value of color is given is initialized, that is 2, that may come, that means case 2 will be printed, that means aqua is most probable answer. How many of the students, those who think aqua is the correct answer, they are wrong, because aqua is not the correct answer. Because see, we'll implement this and then I'll tell you why this is not happening. Okay, we'll understand why this is not happening. We'll take this question. Okay, I've written the program already. So same program is here. Color is initialized to 2, then case statement is used, black, red, aqua, green, and other. I'll run this program and you can understand what is the correct answer. See, what is the answer? Aqua, green, and other. What is happening here? Aqua, green, and other. So whatever available at case 2, if output is not visible, here aqua, green, and other. So if you'll see the switch case statements syntax, you have to give the break statement. If you are not giving any break statement, it will execute from that case. So here color is initialized to 2, which color case is considered, so it will consider from case 2 to up to default. So whatever available from 2 to default, that all printf statement will be executed. So aqua, green, and other, this will be combined and this will be considered as a single string, and that is the output. So the correct option is option B, that is aqua, green, other. Okay, understood? So we have to give the break statement, then only this can implement. If you give the break statement after case 2, it will implement only case 2 and output will become aqua. Okay, so this may possible, this is a very small mistake, but because of some human errors or just by looking at the question, someone may think that yes, switch case I know, and case 2, yeah, that case 2 will be implemented and option A will be given. Okay, so this is very simple, but it has small mistake, that is break statement is not considered. Okay, so this is all for today's MCQs section. So I'd like to ask you some likes for this video and subscription to Shikuya's channel on YouTube, Facebook, and Telegram. Also follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining.